This holiday season, you might be looking for nutritious, convenient meals to keep you energized on jam-packed days. Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service, can help you fuel up fast for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with chef-prepared, dietitian-approved, ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. You'll save time, eat well, and stay on track with your healthy lifestyle while tackling all your holiday to-dos. Too busy with holiday plans to cook, but want to make sure you're eating well? With Factor, skip the extra trip to the grocery store and the chopping, prepping, and cleaning up too, while still getting the flavor and nutritional quality you need. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are ready in just 2 minutes, so all you have to do is heat and enjoy. When you're too busy running around to plan lunch, Factor has you covered with lunch to go. Effortless, wholesome meals like grain bowls and salad toppers that are ready to eat when you're on the go, no microwave required. Head to factormeals.com/MC911pod50 and use code MC911pod50 to get 50% off. That's code MC911pod50 at factormeals.com/MC911pod50 to get 50% off. With HelloFresh, you get farm-fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Whether your resolution is to save money, eat better, or stress less, HelloFresh is here to help you do all three. Say hello to your most delicious year yet with fresh ingredients and chef-crafted recipes at a price you'll like delivered right to your door. So you've resolved to actually sit down and eat dinner around the table, but what do you do about those nights when your schedule is packed? Turn to HelloFresh's lineup of quick and easy meals, including their 15-minute recipes designed to help minimize mealtime stress. Every single meal I've had from HelloFresh has had easy-to-follow instructions, fresh ingredients, and when it's done, I feel like I'm out at my favorite restaurant. Go to HelloFresh.com/MC911free and use code MC911free for free breakfast for life. One breakfast item per box while subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life at HelloFresh.com/MC911free with code MC911free.
You will fail. So what? Everybody does. But your gym, your watch, your yoga pants, they pretend you won't. So when you miss a day, eat the pancakes. Give up on a workout? You failed? Seriously, what the hell? We're Body. We've been a part of that too, but not anymore. At Body, we're rejecting perfection and embracing reality. Not in a Pizza Monday kind of way, in a loving your whole life kind of way. In a, this workout is fun and it's okay if I take a week off kind of way. In an, I'm eating healthy and it's okay if I indulge kind of way. In a, I like myself no matter what kind of way. Yeah, you will fail. We all will. But we're not going to let that be the end. You see that? We're already making progress. So let's keep going. We are Body. Start your free trial at body.com. That's BODI.com.
Shannan Gilbert called 911 on May 1st, 2010, reporting that someone was after her, that they were trying to kill her. She went missing soon after the call, and police wouldn't announce they found her body until December of the next year. A lot of people believe this to be a homicide, likely associated with what's referred to as the Long Island serial killer, the Gilgo Beach killer, and the Craigslist Ripper. Police believe her death to be an accident. The release of the 911 calls I will play on this episode, in my opinion, can both help and hurt both sides' arguments on it. Multiple calls will be played on this episode of Music City 911. Hey y'all, and welcome back everyone. Hope y'all are well. Before I get into the calls and details surrounding them, I want to point out a few things. As many of you know, I'm not your typical true crime fan. By that, I mean, with my job, I deal with true crime every single day. Past my work, I don't really follow cases. I don't look deep into them. Before a few months ago, when talks of these calls being released, I hadn't even heard of the Long Island serial killer. For the show, I will generally look for 911 calls released by various police departments. I'll build the episodes off the 911 calls themselves. Most other shows will dig deep into whatever case they're wanting to feature, and that's fine. That's not really what I do, though. I'm not a full-on researcher. I'm not an investigator. And I'm no detective. I'm a 911 dispatcher. My point in saying that is, I won't be doing a deep dive into this case. My primary goal for this episode will be to play the calls and give my opinion about what was happening during the calls, just as if I was on the phone with the callers themselves. Some details will be given, just like every episode, but my focus is going to be on the calls themselves. If you want a huge, deep back history on the case overall, a full rundown of all the events that happened over the course of several years with this killer, known as the Long Island serial killer, this won't be the show for you. What I'm hoping is that with the release and analysis of these calls, maybe some pieces can be put together with some other parts of the case. With all that being said, let's get on with the calls. A slight preface before we actually get into the calls. The first one, this is from Shannan Gilbert herself. It is a long call. It's over 20 minutes long. I'm going to play it in its entirety. I've done some doctoring to it to try to make it more audible, but even with that, it's still kind of hard to understand what's going on.
09, how can I assist you? Hello? Hello? Hello, you dialed into the 911 system. How can I assist you? Hello?
Yeah.
Do you need the police?
Yeah.
Where? Where? Who's there with you? Hello? What's going on?
Well, somebody asked me.
What?
Somebody asked me.
Somebody is harassing you?
After me.
Who?
Can you trace where I am?
Let me talk to him.
Can you trace where I am?
Let me talk to him.
I'm by the Jones Beach.
You're at Jones Beach?
By the Jones Beach.
All right, let me connect you to state police. Stay on the line.
Why? Why?
You got to talk louder to them.
Why? Why?
State Police, Trooper Fry. State Police.
Yeah, there's somebody after me.
I'm sorry?
There's somebody after me.
Where are you?
There's somebody after me.
Okay, where are you?
There's somebody after me.
Where are you, ma'am?
I don't know.
You're driving right now?
No, I'm inside the house.
I'm sorry?
I'm inside the house.
What house?
I don't know. Can you trace where I am?
I'm sorry?
Can you trace where I am?
No, I can't. What's your callback number you're calling from?
Huh?
What phone number are you calling from?
Somebody's after me.
Please.
Are you in Suffolk County or Nassau County?
I'm in Long Island.
Where on Long Island are you?
No. 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 No, stop, no.
Where in Long Island are you? In Suffolk County? Nassau County?
Huh? Why? Why you call me by my name? Why?
County, you on the line?
Stop. Please. Stop it, please. Please stop. Please, can you shut the door?
No, time to go.
Please. Please. Please.
Go that way, please. Come on, let's go. Come on, roll that side. Come on, go outside. All of us. Come on, roll that side. Come on.
No, please.
Come on. Please, come on.
Please.
Come on.
Why? Why?
County, are you on the line?
Hurry up, I want to show you something.
Why?
I want to show you this. Please come on. Please.
Why? Why are you guys doing this to me?
What?
Doing this.
What county are you in, ma'am?
Doing this. Why are you calling me by my name? Please.
Please, come here.
No, please.
Come here.
No.
Please.
No, stop it, please. Stop it, please. Please, stop it.
No.
Please, stop it. No, please. Stop it. Please, stop it. No.
Let me fix that. Please
stop it. No, please, stop it, please. Please, stop it. Please. No, what are you going to do to me? What are you going to do to me? Stop it.
Please, get him out of here. What do you want?
No.
Come on. I'm upstairs. You leave. I'm going upstairs. I'm going upstairs. Okay? You leave. Please. Get your my home. What's the matter? Are you okay?
What are you going to do? What are you going to do to me? Why?
Huh? Well, I don't know, but it was transferred to me.
Why?
No.
What are you going to tell me?
It's running through, I think it's Suffolk County on the left transfer to the county Manhattan.
Tell me? Why are you going to...
Call Suffolk County.
You freaking down, come on.
I'm in the middle of nowhere?
Let's go back to Manhattan, alright? We're in Long Island. We're up near the water.
Please, stop.
Please, Mike. Brother, come on.
No, stop it, please.
Oh, okay, fine.
Please, take my time to what, to dive?
Yeah, I'm around near the water. And
To dive?
saying let's go.
I didn't do anything.
631. 511.
Why? Mike, you close that?
Some kind of mic change.
Mike, why? Why? Why, Mike? For fun? For me? I'm never going to enjoy it again. Why? I never do. I never did.
Mike, please. Mike, please. Please.
You good, Mom?
Please.
There's something I don't know what phone she's calling from, but I can't her back. And is there where she's coming from? She needs help.
You're like, I'm going to find my way home.
There's somebody in the house with the female. And the female was the initial caller.
So this is all set up?
You set everything up? I waited for you. You told me you're going to find your way home, so I was like, what? You know, nothing that I called.
So this is all set up?
I've never seen this before. Well, you're joking with me, right?
Why?
I don't know. Why are you doing that?
All right, I'll say I was lying. I was lying.
You did?
Why?
It was a 631 number.
Why?
You can try talking to her, but she's not. I think she's got the phone down.
Please.
Hello? Hello?
Please.
What's the matter? What happened? Hello?
Please, get me out of here, Mike.
Hello?
You're being sarcastic about this. You were part of this all along.
I just met him just now. I called you after. I called his number.
Mike, please. I'm begging you now. I just want to go home. Why?
Well, we can give them... What's the phone? 573-9308.
Is that us?
What's going on?
I think so.
What? Yeah.
Extension answering. That's the number it came in.
Why are you sitting there knocking about this house then? Something's gonna happen to me.
There's nobody outside.
Yeah, you could call it.
You'll see, right?
But we're not going to know where it is.
A little...
County should call it.
Please.
No, isn't that the county phone number?
Please.
Every time county number one tries to put something over.
Okay.
511 thing.
Get out of here. What's in the phone?
Oh, it does? What, Suffolk? It's got to be Suffolk, right? Hello?
Stop it. Stop it, Mike.
Hello, where are you?
Huh?
Where are you?
What's going on here?
What's your name?
Where's the bathroom? I'll see it.
What's your name?
Shannan Gilbert.
What's your name?
Shannan Gilbert.
Where are you?
I'm by, I'm in Long Island.
And what's wrong?
Huh?
What happened?
These people are plotting to kill me.
Where are you? What's your address? What's your address?
My address.
What's your address?
Oh, Mike, stop, Mike. Here. Mike, stop. Mike, stop, Mike. Mike, stop it.
Where are you?
Mike, stop it. Mike, stop it.
What's your name, Shannan?
Huh?
What's
Mike, stop.
What?
Come here.
Where are you? What's your address? Hello?
You want to be in front of police?
Yeah, hold on, and then I know you're telling the truth. Get the address.
What are we going to tell them?
Tell them something. Mike, stop it. You guys are planning something. Mike.
Where are you?
Mike.
We're fine, then why are we all...
Are you in the house?
Yeah. Mike, stop it.
What town are you in?
Long Island, Mike, it's...
Where?
Stop, Mike.
Where in Long Island?
Stop it, Mike. Mike, stop it. Hey, stop it.
Where in Long Island are you?
I don't know.
Hello?
You're gonna kill me.
Where in Long Island are you?
I don't know. You're gonna kill me.
Are you in a house? Are you in a house?
Yeah.
Whose house is it?
I don't know.
Who is Mike? What's his last name?
He's clean.
Mike what?
He's clean. Clean history school.
How old are you? What's his last name? What's his last name? What's his last name? Shannan. Shannan. Shannan? Shannan?
Yeah.
What town are you in? Hello? What's Mike's last name? Hello?
You're gonna kill me, Rachel.
One of the guys said, let's go back to Mr.
Where are you? Where are you, Shannan? Shannan. Shannan.
1034.
1234 963 Ray.
Shannan. You do?
I called this number back and is that the number she's calling from?
I think that's her number. 9308 is one of our extensions, I think. Oh, did you call that one?
Shannon? Hello?
There's the shield on the car. 1955.
Shannon?
I wonder if she has a phone in her pocket.
Shannon. Shannon.
What's the matter? Somebody after you? Huh?
Hello? Hello?
Are you alright? Don't get yourself hurt. Where are you going? Wait a minute. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Something like Dopert, Dopert. Hello? She didn't spell it, but that's what it sounded like.
Even with as hard as that call was to hear, I think a lot can be extracted from it. My immediate thought on this, the first couple times I was listening to it, was that Shannan sounded incoherent. Most times, actually. In my time dispatching, I have heard a lot of people that were under the influence of drugs and or alcohol. I can't say with certainty that she was drunk or high on something, but she sounded like she was. Not just because of her tone or necessarily what she was saying, but how she was saying a lot of it. She kept repeating herself, almost like she forgot she was on the phone at times. The dispatcher was asking her questions, and she would just repeat what she had already said. She would say, "Someone's after me, someone's trying to kill me." When she was talking with the two men early in the call, she kept asking them why, over and over again. To give a bit of backstory on this, from all accounts, this was very late at night or early in the morning, depending on how you look at it. The call was placed just after 4 a.m. Shannan, she was an escort, and she was at a man's house, Joseph Brewer. The other man was Michael Pack, her driver. That discussion, it was very hard to understand, but the bit you can hear, if you listen closely, it sounds as if Joseph is trying to get her to leave the house, and Michael is also trying to help get her out. She kept moving around in the story that she had, kept asking why they wanted her to leave, over and over again. I can't say that she was intoxicated, but if you've been around anyone who has had way too much to drink, getting them to do the simplest task, like leaving the house, is often met with repeated questions, and no matter the explanation, it isn't something that is understood, and the questions just continue. Moving past that in the call, she finally does leave the house. You can tell she's outside from the birds chirping in the background. At this point, it sounds like she starts running. You can hear a lot of motion, like her legs are moving at a rapid pace, and she starts breathing hard. She screams at one point. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. You could hear her stop and knock on the door. I'm guessing no one answered. As I said, very early in the morning. Then the running starts again. Another knock. Both of those sounded like standard wooden doors that she was knocking on. Then she goes a bit further down and knocks on what sounds like an exterior sliding glass door. That's when another male voice is heard, that of Gus Coletti. He offers help, and after asking what's wrong, she runs off again. Soon after that, her phone call disconnects. This was back in 2010. Keep that in mind. She couldn't give a good location. She didn't know where she was. And back then, not every dispatch agency had adopted what we call Phase 2 wireless. This is a GPS feature that helps locate where a cell phone is. Even though this technology came about in 2001, dispatch agencies were slowly adopting it, some taking years to do so. And even with that, if they did have the technology for that, if she had an older phone or a non-compatible phone, they still wouldn't have been able to get a good location on her. The last man heard talking to her, after Shannan left anyway, he also called 911.
Okay, Suffolk Police 873 with location of emergency.
Yes, I live at Oak Beach in the association. There's a young girl about 14 years old running around here screaming, and there's some guy trying to follow her.
What's the address there?
I'm at 17 The Fairway.
All right, you have a description of the girl or the boy?
Pardon me?
Do you have a description of the girl or the boy?
The girl is about 14 years old, got blonde hair, very small. The boy, I can't tell. He was into like a Suburban.
What color?
Black.
Did you happen to get a plate number or any?
No, I didn't.
Okay, telephone number you're calling from?
4.
Are they still on the fairway?
They just went past the gatehouse where the entrance is.
And what's the name of the complex?
It's Oak Beach Association.
Okay.
Out at by Robert Moses.
All right. We got somebody over there.
I'll be watching.
Oh, okay.
So he was calling to try and get Shannan some help. He gave a description of her, which he was quite a bit off on her age, saying she looked like she was around 14 when she was actually 23 years old. The pictures I've seen of her, she was a very attractive and young-looking woman. It could have been easy to mistake her age. He also said that a man was following her in that Suburban. That was her driver. After her phone disconnected, she continued down the same road and knocked on another door. The resident from that location also called.
Suffolk Police 875. What is the location of your emergency?
43 The Bayou. Some woman is knocking at my door.
What town are you in?
Oak Beach Association.
What's the nearest corner street there?
Ocean Parkway. She says she's in danger.
Do you know her or no?
No, I don't. I'm not letting her in.
She's banging on your door there?
Yes.
Did she say what kind of danger?
No.
Oh.
And we live in a gated community.
What's your name, ma'am?
Barbara Brennan.
What's there a name to that community?
Oak Beach Association.
Oak Beach Association.
And I have an elderly mother here.
All right, I'll get somebody right over there, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Police did get to that location and started searching. A few factors hindered their search, though. Time of day is likely one of them. Multiple witnesses did help, like the two callers. They gave a direction as to where she went. But somehow, she managed to slip past everyone. So how did this happen? Going from where she was finally located over a year later, it's likely she ran into a marshy area that was located adjacent to this community. The grass, or reeds, are very large. Police say those reeds can grow up to 12 feet tall. They're also thickly packed in there. It's hard to move through if you're able to go through at all. And because of the time and how thick the grass was, she could have easily got lost in there. Police say she followed a trench that was in the middle of the marshland. They knew this because they found personal items belonging to Shannan there along the trench. She was found just north of the trench, less than 200 feet from a highway. How does this tie in with everything else? How does it negatively or positively affect the case the police presented? And how does it relate to the serial killer? Initially, Shannan wasn't found. While out looking for her later on, police started finding other bodies. After a search for her alive was cut off, police used a cadaver dog trying to locate her. The dog was initially used in the neighborhood that she was last seen in, but they didn't find her there. They later expanded their search up north of that location just off of Ocean Parkway. When doing that, they found a body. It wasn't Shannan's. They started searching further for anything related to the body they just found and ended up finding 3 more bodies. Then later, they found more. With the state of decomposition of some of the victims, it was hard to link them all together. But 16 people, including Shannan, were found in the same area, but at different locations and different times. All close together, though. The link I was talking about, it was hard to link some of the bodies directly to a single killer, though most believe they are related. So let's get back to the police end of this. They believe Shannan's death was an accident. Her official cause of death is listed as unknown, but with all that happened in the calls, it seems they believe she got lost in the marsh and either had some sort of a traumatic accident and or drowned. The family hired an independent agency to do an autopsy, and they listed the death as a possible homicide due to strangulation. I say possible because there's no real way to say with absolute certainty. So it was just a possibility. Back on the call, especially from her, how would that help the police case? Well, as I said before, She seemed incoherent at times, possibly like she had been drinking or on drugs or both. Very good possibility with all these pieces of evidence that with what they had on the call, that she had just got lost and drowned in the marsh. But how does it hurt the case? First off, she did say someone was after her, that someone was trying to kill her. She could have been paranoid or hallucinating. Very possible. It's also possible that someone was trying to kill her. Police questioned both Michael and Joseph, and both were cleared of any wrongdoing. They don't believe that anyone else was following her, but something made her think that she was being followed. Something made her think about being killed. And then she ends up dead, likely soon after that call to 911. That's a hard coincidence to pass up. Past that, and not trying to start any sort of conspiracy here, but it did take police over 12 years to release the recording from her. Why? If they easily crossed off the only two close possible suspects that morning and later decided it was an accidental drowning or whatever, why not release the calls right then and there? I can see on an ongoing investigation why you would want to hang on to a call, but if they already ruled it themselves, why would they hold on to it then? How does it tie in with the serial killer? Mainly the proximity of the other bodies found. While not stacked right next to each other, they were all found in relative close proximity of each other. So just really a few hundred feet apart. Again, coincidence possible. But that's some real dumb luck there. Plus the fact that there is still a possibility of her being strangled. There are a few details to that can be taken a few different ways, but mainly the way the potential homicide would have occurred. As I said, the injuries, they were consistent with being strangled. The independent autopsy found that the hyoid bone, which is a U-shaped bone in the neck that helps supports the tongue, was broken. This can happen during strangulation, but that can't be absolutely positive that that was the actual cause of death. That could have happened earlier. She was an escort and possibly could have got involved in some sort of a rough sex type thing involving strangulation. No way of really telling that. So what's going to happen with this case? It's hard to tell, but police are still releasing some information with it. And as I said, if you want more on this, I would highly suggest looking for a more in-depth investigative podcast or a TV show about this killer. Where do I stand on the 911 calls? Well, I can't really say what I think. My opinion is that it could easily go either way. Could have been a very unfortunate accident, but also could have been a homicide. I hope we can find out someday, but until then, we're just going to have to wait. Thanks for listening to this episode. If you like what you've heard so far, be sure to share the show with friends. Jump on my various social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and follow the show. I also suggest anyone who wants a bit more talk on the episodes, and more past that, jump on the Facebook discussion group. Just search Music City 911 discussion, and you should find it. If you'd like some nice looking Music City 911 gear, head on over to teespring.com/MC911 and pick up some items. Feel free to subscribe on Patreon for ad-free episodes, and if you're in the Middle Tennessee area or just feel like a drive, in just a couple days, I'll be part of the first live show of the STP, or Spread the Positive Podcast Network Spotlight Series. I'm going to be a guest along with other local area podcasts talking about our shows and meeting with people before and after. It's going to be held at the Cedar Glade Brewery Tuesday, May 17th, starting at 6 p.m. here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's at a brewery, so some good cold beer and food will be available. Stop by and have a chat with me. And I won't turn away a beer if someone's wanting to buy me one and slide it down my way. Hope to see some of you there. For Music City 911, I'm Brandon, and y'all have a good one.